Hello and good evening, everyone. This is Neha from Career Launcher Noida Sector 62 and Greater Noida, welcoming everyone on board. Hello, Amit sir. Okay, so today we have with us one of our very bright and talented student, Krishna Nayak, who has successfully bagged a seat in MICA Ahmedabad, making all of us very proud. So congratulations, Krishna, for this huge success. And today we all together will have some words with Krishna. So over to you, Amit sir.
Okay. Congratulations, Krishna. First of all, tell me, how is the feeling right now?
Sir, first I'd like to really thank you, Neha ma'am, and you for such a warm welcome and for the congratulations. Means a lot.
Pleasure.
So absolutely, when the result came out that day, I was like starstruck for at least 5 minutes, and I was absolutely on cloud nine that day. So it's very surreal when you get into an institute you really want to be in. It's an accomplishment I cannot put into words. The word would be surreal.
So that's good. Okay, so just introduce yourself so that our students can know a bit about you.
So I've been born and brought up in Noida itself. Did my schooling, college from here. So I graduated in computer science engineering from JP Institute of Information Technology, Noida, in the year 2019. After that, I wasn't very sure about what I should be pursuing further. I was looking forward actually to go for a master's in computer science, which I had applied for in the last year of my college. And till the time I was going there, I also decided to take up a job and work and see if it's a field that really works out for me. But all those years when I was studying computer science, I wasn't very good at it. I didn't have a very strong knack that people call, or inherent talent that people have to understand those kind of work problems that computer science offers you in corporates and everything. So I thought, like, if I go and work, maybe it won't be all coding, and there will be other avenues to work in computer science, which there is. So I joined Infosys and I was there. But by the time it came to join for a master's and go abroad, and I was there for at least 8 months. So it was a little clear maybe other avenues will also not work out for me in computer science, and having a career in that will not really work out. So then I dropped that plan completely, and I had to forego my place at London, which I had backed for Masters in Computer Science. And after that, we decided to work and find out what would suit me in the long run. So that is where all of it started. And I continuously talked to a lot of people. I actually took career counseling as well to find out what kind of career can suit me with the degree I have, which I can use. So in that.
So Krishna, this you made very clear that computer science was not giving you that kick and you're not really enjoying what you were doing. So how did this MBA thing happen? Like, when did you eventually decided, okay, now management is something that suits me and I'm made for it and I would like to pursue it further. So when did all this happen?
Ma'am, this happened as I was saying that I started talking to people around. A lot of people suggested me, maybe this could suit you, you can go further. But I wanted to be more sure because computer science is also a very flourishing field, and I'm not that bad. It's just that I don't have a knack for it. So I was a little confused in where I should be. So I went for career counseling with an institute, and they suggested me to go for an MBA to suit your personality, go for marketing maybe. And till that time, I had worked for around 1.5 years.
So you could identify yourself and connect with yourself with management as a career because of the traits you were possessing. All right.
Okay. Yes. So at what time did you start your preparation? Okay. Once it was clear, okay, I want to do an MBA. So when did you start preparing for it?
So I started prepare once I had finalized that I will study and give the CAT exam and go for an MBA right now. That was my decision. So I started quite early in September 2020 for CAT 21, because I'm sort of a planner, so I like doing things a little early.
Again, a very important management trait.
So here Krishna wants to say that if you are planning to write CAT, start as early as possible.
That's right.
Right, Krishna?
Yes, absolutely. You should start as early as possible because you'll get a view about how the exam will be. How can you know crack it if you're not good at some of the subjects? You know, you'll get more time to practice and be good at it. So that is of
And in case if you stumble in between, you have time
you
to
can catch
recover,
up on it.
right?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely, sir. So and
Okay.
also because I was working, so I decided to start early.
Okay, so did work and preparations collided at certain points of time, or have you faced any hurdles or struggles? Okay, you have come out very successfully with flying colors, but if you talk about your struggles, had there been any?
Yes, absolutely. Every other person who's an aspirant out there and studies for CAT face a lot of struggles with time. I also in the starting it wasn't that tough because there were less classes when you start early, but with
Right.
there were more classes, there was more homework to do. You had to practice yourself also, and of course, work culture is never merciful to anybody. So you'll have to work at least 9 to 10 hours, 8 hours
Right.
every day. So with the work, performing there, studying alongside takes a toll, no doubt in that. So that got really tough for me around after June, July. It was getting very tough for me to study, and it was getting closer to CAT also.
So
So
that means, Krishna, if correct me if I'm wrong, that means your mentors played a very, very major role.
absolutely, ma'am, absolutely.
And they must. So would you like to just throw some light upon how your mentors helped you out in pulling this across and making you sail through?
Yes, ma'am. Once we started in the starting, also Amit sir and Ramanit sir, both of them would continuously motivate us and tell us that because you started early, you'll lose track in between. Maybe you'll stop studying, and so don't do that. Always do a little, but not like if you do less, that's fine. If you don't do anything, that's a problem. So
Right.
always focus on doing anything at least every week, little or more. You can always manage with time. So that is a
So
very
all those things really helped you. Like, of course, preparation is one part, but then your mentors pushing you in the right direction, giving you the right feedback, giving you the right tips, tricks, and practice. So all those things played a complete role.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. And I would always go to Amit sir to ask if I was getting stuck.
He was your go-to destination.
I was especially getting stuck in quant a lot because when you start giving the mocks and there's like a rush in the July, August period,
Right.
everybody starts studying with full throttle. I was stumbling very badly, especially in quant. And this was something that I wanted to crack this year itself because I've been working for a while and it was not like for the freshers, or it was not like me as it is for the freshers. So I was really into it, and I got very panicked at that time. And
Of
sir came
course.
there, and then he was like, "It's okay, go topic wise topic, go back, do it again and again, you'll be fine." And I also talked to Ramanut sir about what to do about my
So,
job.
sorry, I'm interrupting you. So, on that note, would you like to suggest something like maths is a big phobia for many of the students? So, throw some light, like how if a person is little average in maths or quants, so how he can approach to his mentors, or how he can, ease out things when he's not so good in maths.
uh, it's a very common thing that happens with people, and it shouldn't be like a cliched thing that people who have done engineering are also good at maths. I am
I'm
not.
so good at maths, right? Right.
Yeah. And still I've cleared it my class 12, then I've cleared my college itself. I've never failed. So even if you're bad at something, when you do it again and again and again,
And again.
take help from people and complete things, it's all right if you take more time. But the thing is, are you reaching the goal? Are you
Are you reaching the goal? That's very important.
that is
So,
what is
along with
important.
managing your studies and job, maths has been the real struggle.
Yes, absolutely, man. Till the end of CAT exam, 3 days by
Still, you managed. So, hats off for your dedication.
thank you so much.
Krishna, is a very satisfactory feeling. No, when I used to take classes for her, I used to talk and talk and talk. Okay. No, now she is giving us pep talk, and I'm quietly listening. It's a very, very
That's the gap.
satisfactory experience. Okay, it
Yes.
feels so good.
It's
Okay,
so that
okay,
is the gap that she has bridged. She has come
yes,
so far.
yes, exactly. Okay, so Krishna, tell me something more about your MBA journey, MBA preparation journey. Okay, with respect to mocks, how important do you think are mocks? What all struggles did you face there? And what would you like to tell to the students that are
Students, the
taking
aspirants.
CAT this year, okay, and they're not giving mocks?
So that is a very generic issue that occurs every year with a lot of students. And like, I will not say that I also was not, being like totally dedicated and started giving mocks as and when you asked us to do so, that you should start and all. But you have to do it. Like, you have to make yourself, sit and give the exam, even if you zone out in the middle of the exam at the start. So mocks are very crucial for you by the time the CAT exam comes. And in the initial period, it will be
Do
a
you remember, Krishna, do you remember when did you write your first mock?
So I gave my first mock in April. Yes.
April. So all the aspirants that are listening to this talk, please note, if you're giving your first mock early, okay, in April or May or even in June, okay, you are on right track. Don't delay your mocks. Don't think that one day you will be perfect and then you will be writing mocks. You will never be perfect in CAT. Okay, you must be imperfectly perfect. That's it.
Right.
Okay, is it right,
Absolutely, sir.
Krishna?
Absolutely, sir. Very, very
And
correct.
how much do you agree with this?
So I agree like 150% on these words. You
150%.
will
Oh, wow.
be very imperfect in the exams, and they will, even before 1 week before CAT, might be scoring very low in the exam, and you know that you have prepared well. There is no connection between your mocks and your preparation. You have to consider that, and that is just practice for you.
There is a
Okay, Krishna,
connection.
if
There is
we
a connection. Okay. If you don't give marks, you don't test yourself in deep waters. Okay. You giving marks, that means you are preparing for every situation, and knowingly or unknowingly that has helped you, and that will help everyone who is giving marks. Right? Okay.
Yes,
Over
sir.
to you, Neha ma'am. You are asking
okay,
something.
so Krishna, now talking specifically in respect of career launcher. So how did career launcher help you in this entire journey?
Especially in PDP part.
Yes, sir. That is something that like career launcher, I guess, has really worked upon to help people for their PIs, because a lot of people clear the exams and go and reach to the interviews, but there's a ratio of
But
around
they
50
don't clear their
who get
second
really
round.
select.
Because one important tip over here is while you are preparing for your CAT, you should also be grooming your personality simultaneously. Because personality is something that cannot happen to you overnight. It's a slow and constant process. So you should also be grooming your personality along with your CAT preparation. That is what at least I would suggest.
Yes, yes, absolutely, man. When we joined Career Launcher, first thing we were told that you started studying, you have time right now. You'll not have time later in your hands.
Later, right?
Yourself to study other things, be prepared, know about the world, because all of this will suddenly happen after the exams, and you'll be
And then there'll be so much flooded with information, and you do not know what to choose, what to leave, and how to start it.
yes, yes.
That
So
happens.
So, Krishna, what do you think? How easy or difficult the whole process is? The written part and no preparation of written part and the PDP part. What do you think? How is the difficult? Is it that difficult?
no, sir. So I believe that everything that a lot of people can do is not difficult if you are dedicated and persistent. If you start early, you will be absolutely fine at the end also. So I started reading newspapers and articles and other and books and everything when I started my preparation. So
Preparations.
time I reached the PIs and interviews, I had a material of reading of around 1.5 years of a lot of topics. So that helped me in the end to not.
Also, reading helps you a lot in solving your RCs also. So
Yes,
it's
yes,
not just
absolutely,
in
ma'am.
one direction, it gives you a multifaceted view.
Yes, ma'am. But students normally just study through the paragraphs and everything that are there in RCs. They don't study other things.
Other things. That's very important takeaway.
They avoid reading newspapers every day. They avoid reading random articles every day. So what I used to do, I used to read newspaper every day, at least 15-20 minutes. And I'll read random 4 articles every day, good quality articles from different sites.
That's fantastic. Fantastic. So the key takeaway here is, okay, please read newspaper on daily basis. Maybe, okay, you are in metro or you are traveling in cab, whenever you get time, please read newspaper. Keep the newspaper with you. Okay, preferably economic times, of course. Okay. So, Krishna, what would you like to say to the aspirants that are going to appear this year, to your juniors?
So my first and foremost advice, if taken, would be is that please take care of your mental health. Please take care of your body. These two things are your only armor against exams like these, because this is not an exam where you cram up and go and just write everything up. It's an aptitude exam, and all the other exams except CAT will be the same. So everything that you see will be brand new on the exam day. So you need to be prepared mentally. You need to be calm. You need to practice all sorts of things. Exercise, meditate, focus on being prepared and planned for that day in every way possible. You might, fly with true colors. You might fail on that day. You have to be prepared about it at least, 1 month, 2 months before. You need to have all scenarios in your head and you have to be prepared.
And whatever is running in your head, please go to your mentors. Feel free to approach your mentors because they'll guide you not just in your studies, not just in clearing the second rounds, but overall also. If you're not feeling right in your head, please approach your mentors.
Yes, absolutely, ma'am.
And this must have been a case with you also, as far as
I have approached sir and Ramanand so many times. You can ask them, and I have just been there. Sir, I am not able to do this. I need help. I can't do this. I need help. And they're always there to help us and guide us. So please,
let me tell you. Okay. No, there was a second wave of COVID in April. Okay. And I remember we were teaching online. So Krishna was the first student to come and meet me at the center.
Oh.
She was the first student.
So Krishna clearly was a dedicated student.
Yes.
That's for sure.
She is an avid reader, and the testimony to it is that she has converted MICA. Exactly. She is creative, she is dedicated, hardworking, and of course consistent. Consistency is the key here. Okay. So thank you so much, Krishna, for joining us.
It was a great it was a great session with you. And of course, I feel that many of the students will be benefited and many of their myths would also be broken after listening to you, because I feel they can connect to you more than what we will tell them because, of various reasons. But thank you so much for being a part of this session, and thank you for sharing your valuable thoughts. This will surely go out loud and will reach to many students. Thank you so much, Krishna, for your time and efforts.
Thank you, sir and ma'am, for having me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
All the best, Krishna. For
all the very best.
Endeavors.
Thank you so much, sir.
And thank you, Neha ma'am, for such a lovely presentation.
Thank you, sir. It's Krishna clearing the MICA is again a feather in your cap also, because her biggest struggle she talked about was quant. So it's a feather in your cap as well.
Yes. Okay, so with this, we sign off. Bye-bye, everyone. Okay. And for all CAT aspirants out there, please feel free to talk. And all the best.
Thank you.